I've scaled my coaching business to over $10 million in revenue by the age of 23 using a system that took me from zero to practically everything I have today. And in this video, I'm giving you the full breakdown of exactly how I built it, from the operations, marketing, sales, and data that have scaled my coaching business, so that by the end, you'll have a clear understanding of how a real 7 to 8 figure coaching business runs, and more importantly, how to start applying these systems to grow your own. Let's get straight into it. Now guys, the first thing we need to cover is the system behind your coaching business, because systems are the foundation of anything that scales. If you're stuck under 20K a month, it's not because you're not working hard enough, it's because you're still relying on hustle instead of structure. At some point, what got you to 10K a month becomes the exact thing holding you back from 30K plus. Without clean operations, growth doesn't mean more money, it just means you're able to handle a lot more stress. And that's why we start with systems, because without them, your growth is built on chaos. Systems are what buy back your time, streamline delivery, and make results predictable instead of accidental. And especially for coaching, if your clients don't consistently win, your business won't either. So as a business owner, setting up operations makes your client wins more often. Having things like onboarding that set expectations and momentum, fulfillment that delivers results without delays, clear team roles so no task fall through the cracks. And it's not just you need visibility. So use dashboards, CRMs, and communication tools like Slack to track progress and spot problems early to keep everything moving. The ultimate goal is to take you from being stuck in delivery to having everything run without you needing to be there 24/7. But systems don't matter if no one's finding you. That's where your marketing comes in. The biggest misconception is that you need to go viral and get millions of views to even break 6 figures if you're doing everything organically. Or do you need to focus on running as many ads as possible to get more reach? But you're focusing on the wrong thing. You need to look for consistent traffic, not those large spikes. If people don't know you exist, they can't buy. And if your messaging's off, the best offer in the world won't convert. Now your traffic should primarily come from just 4 sources: Meta ads, TikTok, Instagram, and optionally YouTube. These are platforms where your ideal customers already spend the most time, and they're what actually drives results. And understand that going viral is luck. You don't want to build your entire business model on something you can't control. Instead, focus on creating strategic content that speaks directly to your audience's pain points and guides them into your funnel. For example, if I'm a fitness coach, I'd rather have my message reach 1,000 highly targeted prospects than go viral in front of people who were never going to buy anyway. And a great strategy is stacking paid traffic on top of organic. That way, the paid traffic gives you control and scale, while organic builds trust and authority over time. But remember that the real revenue comes after the click. That's when you direct people to high converting VSL or webinars that build belief, delivers value, and moves them to take action. When done right, marketing doesn't just grab attention, it turns all of those eyes into qualified leads. When it comes to sales, the core of it is simple. You're converting belief into revenue. It's just education that helps someone see you as the solution to their problem. So if your audience doesn't believe you're the bridge between the pain and the solution, they'll stay stuck. Or worse, they'll go with someone else who actually explains it better, shows more proof, and earns their trust. So in order to convert your audience effectively, you need a system that builds trust and guides them toward your offer with clarity. Use VSLs or webinars. These build belief and walk people through your method. Keep it simple and break your framework down into 3 core steps they can understand and remember. Number 2, agitate the pain. Show them the dream. Position your offer as the bridge. Speak to where they are, show them where they want to go, and clearly explain how your offer is the path to get there. That's it. Use a CTA to book a call with an application filter. You don't want everyone to apply to work with you. You only want the right people. So make sure that you have an application form to qualify leads before they even speak to you. And on the call, don't pitch them, but diagnose. Listen first, right? Uncover their pain, ask the right questions, and link their problem directly to your offer. You aren't trying to pressure them, it's to give clarity, which is what builds trust. This entire process turns qualified leads into clients without feeling like a salesperson. Now, this final part is what separates coaches who scale past $20,000 months from the ones who stay stuck there. Now, the truth behind what keeps most from actually seeing the results they want, like 6 figures or more, is that they continue to drive off of emotion, but being able to use the data to tweak the little things is exactly how you stop flying blind and start making decisions that move the business forward. And if you don't, you'll continue changing strategies every month, wondering why nothing sticks. If you want to scale smart, you need to start tracking what actually matters. Focus on metrics like cost per sale, average order value, show-up rate, close rate, fulfillment speed. These numbers tell you what's working and where you're bleeding revenue. Ignore vanity metrics. Likes and views are all just a bunch of noise. They might boost your ego, but they don't don't grow your business. Instead, look at client journey metrics and how leads move from stranger to buyer. Let data guide your decisions, whether it's scaling ads, tweaking your offer, or fixing delivery. Make the decision based on numbers, not feelings. Without data, you're busy but blind. You might be working hard, but you're guessing, and that's the fastest way to burn time, money, and momentum. So now you've got the full blueprint laid out from the operations, marketing, sales, and data. These are the exact levers that built my $10 million coaching business and has also helped many others scale their offers. And if you're serious about actually implementing this, you can apply to work with me directly with the link in the description. All right, guys, thanks for watching.